Hi everyone, today I will be giving the demo for Synapse Fabric data migration. First is the setup module, in this, the connection screen. We have to add the connections for the source and target. We have to select the migration source type as database, and the connection type will be source. Here I have already added one, this is the Synapse DB. I will show you, here the connection names, host, port, service name, database name, username, password, and these fields should be filled here. Once the source connection is added, then we can add the target Fabric connections. We have Fabric Mirror, Fabric SQL, Fabric Lakehouse, and Fabric Warehouse. After adding the source and target connections, we have to go through the assessment module. In this, under Schema Management, we have to select the category as Schema. When we select the category as Schema, we have to select the source connection, that is our Synapse DB, the connection name which we have given, and then we have to execute. This will extract all the existing schemas in that database, our source database Synapse. After doing that, we have to move to the data migration module. Here, in the configuration screen, we have to create a configuration for the data migration job. The operation will be selected as initial load. Source connection, our Synapse DB. Source schema, we have this ggdb2 as one schema in our database. We will select this, and whatever tables are there in it, we can select from here. So these are the tables we have. I will select sales_data. Data load type will be, we will be directly doing this in the database. If we want to save it in a file format, then we can do the file option also. Here, for the target connection, I will select Lakehouse. But we have options for Fabric Mirroring, Fabric SQL Server, and Fabric Data Warehouse as well. So for now, we will do it for Fabric Lakehouse. We have to give request CPU and limit CPU, then the configuration name. Whatever configuration name we provide, that will be used to create the configuration file. From here, we can execute this. Here, we can see whatever files are created. We have already created one file. So we'll trigger it. Using the job agent, we can set the source connection and the target connection, and we can start the agent. Once this is started, we'll go to the scheduler. Now you'll see the data migration job is triggered. Till the migration is happening, I will show you the Fabric Lakehouse. If you see, we don't have any sales data right now. We don't have any tables with sales data. And we'll show you the count of the table. We have 100,000 records. So here we can monitor the logs. Now the validation is happening. The data migration is completed. Now we'll see in the target if the table is reflected here. A table is there. We'll see the counts. We have the same records as in the source. Next, we'll do the validation here. The reports are generated in the validation screen, under the report section. You can see the latest reports will be at the top. We'll open this and see. In the source row count and target row count, if any difference is there, it will be shown here. Continuing to the next demo, I will be giving a walkthrough for Synapse to Fabric ETL migration. So first, we have to come to this setup screen in the connections. We have to add the connection source and target. So here in the source, I have already added the connection that we'll be using today, which is QSynapse. For the target, we have to add the Fabric connection details. I have already added that, it's the Fabric pipeline that we'll be using. Next, we have to come to this ETL screen. Here, pipeline extraction is available. So first, we have to extract the pipeline names from here. We have to select the category, Pipelines. We have to select the connection name that we added for Synapse and then execute. Once it is executed, we can see the status here when it is started. It will show the status as in progress. Once it has completed, it will show the status as completed. I have some reports here, I'll show those. We'll get a report something like this, all the pipeline names will be extracted, along with their linked services, types, and other details. Next, pipeline conversion. We have to select the target connection and object type. We have 3, pipeline, notebook, and data flow. So first, we'll be converting some pipelines. PL retry mechanism. Get latest. PL metadata driven, these are the pipelines we'll be converting in this demo. Check the details and execute. Some notebooks will be triggered, and we'll convert those as well. We can convert data flows to both notebooks and data flows. First, I'll trigger a few data flows to notebook. For example, PL education domain and duplicate checks, these two I'm triggering as notebooks. Next, we will trigger some data flows. PL dataflow complex, education complex, duplicate checks, and error handling. These 4 data flows will be triggered. We can see the execution status, all are in progress. The pipeline is completed, the notebook is still in progress, and the data flow has started. Now we can go to Fabric. We triggered PL control retry mechanism, PL latest file, and metadata driven. Let's open this. This is the pipeline. I'll show that in Synapse as well. This is in Synapse, and this is in Fabric. The same metadata-driven pipeline, I'll open it here. You can see 9 activities here and 9 activities there. Next, we'll open some notebook codes that we converted. We converted duplicate checks. An education complex. I'll show you the data flow in Synapse that we converted to a notebook. So this is the data flow. It has multiple activities here, multiple source connections, and 4 sync connections. As you can see, all the connections are there, all the activities, join transformations, filters, and the sync connections. Now I'll show you some data flows that we converted. This is one of the data flows, data flow duplicate. I'll show you in Synapse as well. This is the data flow in Synapse, and this is in Fabric. Here's one more data flow, and this is the complex one. This is the complex data flow. This is in the Synapse. Next, we'll do the validation. We have to select the connection name, QSynapse, target Fabric pipeline, check details, and then execute. We can check the status here. Once it is started, it will show the status as in progress, like this. Once it is completed, it will mark the status as completed. I have some reports, I will open them. We'll get reports like this, all the source pipelines, target pipelines, their status, total activities, pipeline savings, supported activities, unsupported activities, and the manual steps required. This is the Synapse activity analysis. Data flows are mapped as Gen 2 data flows in Fabric. And this is the pipeline activity comparison. Thank you.